review last night's homework or last week's classwork. So the way we're going to do this is you have to multiply the outer segment by the entire segment, and again the outer segment by the entire segment. So the way this will look would be 8 times 8 plus 19 is equal to x plus 4 times x plus 4 plus 3x. So what we have here, this would represent that entire segment, and then right here this would represent that the outside segment. Again, this is the outside segment, and this represents the entire segment. Okay, so all we really have to do is multiply everything out. So 8 plus 19, parentheses first, plus 8, 8 plus 19 times 8, that gets you 216. And then here we would get x plus 4, and then we would get 4x plus 4. So here we have to distribute now. So we get 4x squared, then we get plus 4x, then we get plus 16x, then we get plus 16 equals 216. From here, combine like terms, so we get 4x squared plus 20x plus 16 equals 216. From here, I'm going to subtract the 216 over. You get 0 is equal to 4x squared plus 20x plus, it'll be minus 200. So from here, I'm going to find the GCF. The best way to do that is we are going to see if there's a GCF first. From the looks of it, everything shares a 4, so I'm going to factor out a 4. So 0 is equal to 4 times x squared plus 5x minus 200 divided by 4 is going to be 50. Yeah. So we have this right here. The only thing that matters, that 4, we don't have to focus since we're just focusing on this part right here. So right here, what multiplies to negative 50 adds to 5. So what multiplies to negative 50 and adds to 5? 150 doesn't work. 225 doesn't work. 50 divided by 5. Oh, look at that. 5 and 10 works, where the 5 has to be the negative. So our almost solution would be 0 is equal to x minus 5, x plus 10. Remember this, if you look back in our other notes, this is when the leading coefficient is 1. So here, our solution has to make sense. So here, x would equal, if we were to just look at this side of the answer, we would get x equals the following: negative 10 and 5. Well, can you have a length less than 0 or less than 1? Or you can't have a length of 0 or a negative, so the solution of negative 10 would not make sense, so the only answer here would be x equals 5.